Meet Mount Juliet Rising Junior Caitlin Stake. She's an incredible student and student athlete. She has a passion for success in the classroom and soccer. However, this summer, she received something very special. She just turned 16 and got her driver's license. And while that's great, well, she got something much bigger. And that was an invite to the FBI National Academy Associates Youth Leadership Program in Quantico, Virginia. She was one of 60 students from across the country to participate and the only one selected from Tennessee.
So we got there, rolled up to the airport, and they took us in waves to the hotel in these white vans. It was super
So it's already looking like an FBI scene.
Yes. There was like 6 of us in a caravan that just 6 vans. It was hilarious. And morning PT sessions, come back, shower, go to class, or maybe a field trip, go to the academy, do some training there, look around, their facilities, and more PT and more field trips.
Only a few weeks have passed since her return from the 8-day FBI training program, but the memories and skills learned there are something she will take with her forever. When you think about what it meant to you to be a part of that, as you think about that, what comes to mind?
I think just the people, the fact that you can get 60 kids from all over the country, literally everywhere, and come together and they can just become friends in 2 days. And just a bond that's going to stay forever. Our group chat is still texting nonstop, and it was eye-opening to see that kids can handle themselves with maturity that's not usually seen
on an everyday basis.
Yes, absolutely. And they were just a great environment to be around.
Her FBI youth leadership trip was just the start of her July travel schedule. Upon return from Quantico, she repacked and headed west to Colorado to visit a place that she hopes to call home after graduation, the United States Air Force Academy near Colorado Springs. Her inspiration and desire to pursue this has been brewing for the past several years.
So my grandfather was in the Air Force and went to the Air Force Academy. And in 6th grade, I had to do a project on someone in the military. I was taking a military history class in 6th grade, and we had to find somebody that was in the military. And I was like, oh my gosh, my grandfather. And I kind of talked to him and was like, what did you do? And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then my 7th grade English teacher, her husband was in the Air Force, and she was like, I got to travel everywhere. We went all over. And I was like, okay, this is a real thing. And then from then on out, I told my parents that I want to be in the Air Force. And they were like, okay. And so then from then on, it's been Air Force, JRTC, nonstop, just figuring out how I can make this happen.
You remember I mentioned her love for soccer, right? Well, her hope is to eventually join the Air Force Academy's women's soccer team. You had a chance to go out to Colorado to the Air Force Academy very recently. And dream come true?
Absolutely.
Everything that you imagined?
It was so amazing. The coaching staff was amazing. The facilities are amazing. The location is amazing. The cadets are amazing. It was awe-inspiring. I at a loss.
Your athletic background intertwined with the Air Force Academy, if those two worlds came together, safe to say it would be a dream come true.
It would be a dream come true, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
She's aiming high with nothing stopping her, but this all wouldn't be possible if she wasn't proactive when teachers and guidance counselors mentioned golden opportunities available to her.
This started when I was in criminal justice class with Mr. White, and he announced to the class that there was this program that the FBI had, and you could sign up or apply and go from there and go to the FBI Academy and train there. And I was like, no way, this is not for me. I'm hardcore military, not gonna do that, not interested. And then I was in chemistry class, and I finished my test, and I was like, I have nothing else to do, so let me just research this, check it out. And the front page was all these kids smiling after finishing the Yellow Brick Road, and I was like, oh my gosh, this could actually be a thing that I could do. And I worked up the nerve for like a week, and I told my mom, I was like, I wanna apply, I wanna do this. She was like, okay, let's go. And so he told Mr. White, and then we just got started. We letters of recommendation, the essay, the transcript, and all the community service that went along with it. And they invited me back for an interview, and that was very stressful, but it was amazing. And it went from there. They called me that night and were like, "We want you." And I cried for like 30 minutes after that.
Her message is simple to other high school students. Take advantage of anything that sparks your interest and communicate with your teachers and guidance counselors in what you're interested in. And for a girl that loves sports, well, Caitlin illustrates this point very well. And perhaps it's a piece of advice that's the most important thing you hear today, regardless of your age, student, or non-student.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So take them all, take every single one of them, and better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. So go for it.
It's this message that she shared with Baby Bears at the recent Bear Beginnings freshman orientation at Mount Juliet High School.
It is the Caitlins that shine the most positive light on Mount Juliet High School. And we have lots of students who, do great things, and they are the reason that Mount Juliet High School is one of the best schools in America. It is the students and what they accomplish and the opportunities that they take advantage of. I will just tell you though, Caitlin Stake is a name that I'm going to put on my calendar for 2030, and check in on her to see where she is and what she's doing, because she's going to clearly go places and do great things.
You can bet that we'll be keeping up with Caitlin too. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.